Hi, I am 30 days pre-bunion surgery. So I am documenting my days prior, getting ready for it. So this is my right foot, of course, as you can see. I will have to take the nail polish off. And I see my one fur baby is moving in and causing shadows. She always has to get in the forefront. So just bear with her as she comes and goes, possibly from my video. So forgive my crooked finger. This does have arthritis in it, but it's my pointing finger as anybody else's. So this is my bunion. My toe is leaning in. Do I have pain with it? As long as I'm barefooted, I don't. But you can see there is redness today because I was in a shoe all day yesterday. Even when you don't walk, and I had plenty of fit in my shoe, it was not pressing up against that to even, like, you would think to irritate it, but it was getting red. Even in my most comfortable ones that I don't notice the pain, or maybe I'm used to the minimal pain part of it, I will take my shoe off and it will be like red and inflamed. But you see how my metatarsal has moved out. It needs to be rotated and moved back in. Let me see if I can pronounce this right. I am having the minimal invasive, which is the Lapiplasty. I'm not, I don't know. I've never noticed those before. But I'm sure it has everything to do with the misalignment. Do you see if you push that back in? Let me see if I can do it and still. See the difference? What happens when your metatarsal goes out of placement? And move my bunion out. But you know what I realized last night, watching some videos that they say that you can actually realign your bunion. You can't realign that. You can't rotate that in yourself and get it back in, because that has taken time to get to that point. So that is going to be fixed. So now I'm going to move over to my left foot. That has a minimal bunion. And you see I have some overlapping. And I also have, look at how I have that. Now those are on top of each other. Where over here, they're side by side. I am not getting my left one done. But watching those videos last night, see how I've got where my veins are popping out. I'm up on my feet all day long. I'm a multitasker and I have to be doing things. But getting back to the point of this video is I've got some arthritis there too. I started doing more of these exercises with my toes. And when you start doing some of those, I just heard and felt a little crack in there. We talk about our feet, but we really don't talk about our toes and our joints. Now that one's turning. But I'm 64 years old, so this'll do my life. I'm a runner, I'm a spinner, I'm a hiker, I'm a walker, I'm a diehard cyclist. But what I realized when I started doing these exercises last night, you can hear the little popping and cracking of your toe joints, that even though we're walking, and when I work out, I do different stretches and everything, we really ignore these toe joints and the spreading and the rotating of our foot. This all starts up our whole leg and everything. All the tendons and bones structure. We forget that everything affects everything. Because it's all connected. We're just all connected. So my point is, I noticed after I did that wasn't even out as much as because I exercised it. There's certain points that you get into and work with both hands on your feet. And clear back here, and there's a little, if I can find it, where's that little bone bump? Right there. Get in there. That is at the end of your metatarsal area. I am going to get some sport tape today because I saw taping of a bunion also. And I'm going to tape that and get a metatarsal pad. And I'm going to tape that in. And you will be able to move that in. You can spread your toe, big toe out, and I'm just going to work with this foot as much as I can to keep those joints in their limber. Now, I do have arthritis in this foot. So that is another reason I need to get this big daddy taken care of. Because every day we age. And we need to count on these babies the best that we can. So when I went in and talked to my surgeon before making my commitment for my June 12th surgery of Lapiplasty, he grabbed a hold of that toe. And he's like, oh, that's got good movement. I'm like, yeah. He says, do you work with that? And I said, yeah. I hadn't until just recently. And I heard some breaking up and cracking in there of the joint, popping that even though it still moved and rotated really good, work with our toes. I love reflexology, but that hits our very important pressure points. But to break up and keep that cartilage and everything from getting stiff in our toes, that is very important. You know, rotate them. They do that during reflexology, and it just feels so good. And I do have toe spreaders. I just need to use them more, and I will definitely do that with this foot. So I'm going to share this. I hope that is okay, because I really do believe in living our best, even though we get so busy during our day that it can get passed by. Thank you.